Good morning or afternoon. Today I'm going to be talking about GABA, which is a inhibitory neurotransmitter, and also about the drug Vigabitrin, which helps with epilepsy. So I'm going to start with how does GABA work in the body. So GABA is a inhibitory neurotransmitter, like I said. It causes the hyperpolarization of the postsynaptic neuron to generate an inhibitory postsynaptic potential, while glutamate causes depolarization of the postsynaptic neuron to generate an excitatory postsynaptic potential. So basically, when an action potential reaches the synaptic terminal of an inhibitory interneuron, the action potential induces a charge or causes a charge in the membrane potential so that a voltage dependent calcium channel opens. So once this channel is opened, it causes a rush of calcium ions into the axon terminal. And because of this increased calcium concentration in the axon terminal after the channel is open, stimulates the movement of GABA containing synaptic vesicles to approach the distal terminal and exocytose, which then releases GABA into the synaptic cleft. So can GABA prevent seizures? So I've read a lot of back and forth about this. Some say that GABA is the key to epilepsy. Some people don't think so. But the drug Vigabitrin, which increases the synaptic GABA, are potent anticonvulsants. So Vigabitrin is an irreversible suicide inhibitor of GABA transaminase. This means that this drug does help people with epilepsy. It reduces seizure activity, and it also inhibits the breakdown of GABA, but it does not bind to GABA receptors. So it increases GABA because epilepsy causes patients to have a deficiency of GABA, and this way they have an appropriate amount of GABA in their brain, so their seizures are less likely to occur or happen or different things like that. So this drug is important because it reduces the amount of seizures, and it helps inhibit the breakdown of GABA, so that way they have that GABA that they did not have before. So that is how it helps them. I feel like this is also important because it helps people. This is the bound structure of Vigabitrin, and then what is the enzymatic inhibition of Vigabitrin? So this drug was specifically designed to have a specific effect on the brain chemistry by inhibiting the GABA degrading enzyme, which is the transaminase. So this results in a widespread increase in GABA concentrations in the brain. This increase in GABA functions as a brake on the excitatory processes that can initiate seizure activity. So how does this tie into the medical community? Well, this drug helps people, as mentioned before. It also gives them, I feel like, more freedom to do kinds of things that they want to be able to do, but they may not be able to do without the help of this drug, because it does reduce seizure activity. I also feel like this is something that people need to be more aware of, because I had no idea this was a thing. I didn't even know that there was drugs that could help with seizures. So I feel like that's also important. I feel like people need to know more about that. And just as a, cautionary, this is not a cure. It's just a treatment for seizure symptoms. And I also found that it has a lot of side effects, and one main side effects that I kept seeing was it affects your vision. But overall, I feel like this may be a good place to start for some, and it may not be a good start for others. They might want to try other things before they have to rely on a drug or, something like that. And even if it is a last resort, it does help. So it could be something that somebody tries at the very last minute. And then these are my sources. And thank you so much for listening.